welcome into another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we always start this show by being transparent. And yesterday was a pretty good day for me. Um, Cashed with the Celtics, best bet for the show. Cashed with OKC, they got the job done in the sweep. And then I had the Lakers plus 7.5. Um, didn't quite get the win, but they got the cover. So 3-0 on the day's plays. I did lose on one of my series bets, over 5.5 games in the series. Should have cashed, but it didn't. And the preseason bet I made on Lakers to win the West, I guess that gets graded as a loser. So still overall profitable day. And we'll see if we can do it again here today. Let's see what the comment section looks like before we get to the three games we have. Boofer, he says, I'm sure the Lakers can pick up Bradley Beal pretty cheap next season. LeBron, Bronny, and Bill, the next big three. Man, that Bronny news, they better not draft Bronny, man. I I don't care if LeBron can go right now. We better not waste our draft pick on Bronny. Let's see. Prolific in the building. Thinks the next game will be an under game. What's up, Ray? Appreciate you. He's reminding everybody to hit the like button. Hello, Miss Tasha. Saturated. I did see that with the lady on the sideline. We'll talk about it, Michael. Saturated guessing my best bet. Guys talking about the games. Let's see. What up, Hank? See if we got anything else. Richie says, "What up, Skee? Grateful for all you do, homie. Appreciate you. All of us. You guys help me out too. Appreciate you guys." Diego says, "What up, Skee? First time in a live show. Well, that means you've been watching before, but welcome into the chat. It's a great place to be, man. A lot of good cappers in here, as you've seen if you watch the replay. So glad you could make a live show today. What up, Trevor? Sharif. Hank says Darvin Baloney. Yeah, man. He should have been fired last night, honestly. I don't even want to get into too much Lakers stuff because I'll just go on and on, but he should have already been fired. What up, Jeff? We'll see reminding everybody to smash the like button. Yeah, I get this. I don't like it, but I understand. BC3 asking when I get a chance, can I put the link for the Discord up? Yes, I'll do that today after the show. Thank you, Triple. John says, love the show. As always, love Vino also. You two are a dynamic duo. We'll have we'll have Vino on tomorrow. I'll get him on tomorrow. He was a little busy today. I did inquire, but we'll get him back on tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Jamrock Kick says Ski went ahead and got the playoff package with the 25% off. How does it work? When you put a play in, I get an email? Absolutely. As soon as I make a play, as soon as I go bet it, actually, I put it into the system and you will get an email. And it should be a tab where you can just go and check out everything that I have going. So maybe you go to my play section on the Wager Talk website, or you can just look on your email. All right, a couple more comments before we get started today. Jamal says, "What's all the love for the Sixers?" Always, maybe some people were liking the Sixers today. What up, DT? JD Mallory says, "Watching with my students, they're gonna learn today." Hey, that's hilarious. Well, we could try to teach them how to make some money. That's for sure. I will do my best. We've been seeing it well lately. I can't lie. I think we've won 5 plays in a row. What up, James? UCapper in the building, reminding everybody to hit the like button. Appreciate that. Luke Dow in the building. What up, bro? I haven't broke down anything. So UCapper says no cussing. I feel like I don't do too much cussing, but every now and then I slip up. We don't know how old the students are, but I'll do my best. All right, let's get started. We have 3 games on the slate, and we'll go in rotation order like always. First game up is 76ers and Knicks. This game opened 3.5 point favorites for the Knicks. They're now 4 point favorites, and the total has come down from 205 to 203. Injury report, you have Covington out. Both Embiid and Oubre are game time decision. Oubre is now actually probable. But I did see Embiid. What was he dealing with? A migraine or something like that? I think I saw something say he wasn't present at shoot around. So it will be interesting if he misses an elimination game because of the migraine. I mean, he has a lot going on, but it was interesting to see that. So I mean, we have the Knicks to win the series already. We already have that in our pocket at a much better price than you can bet the Knicks money line today. So it's not really. I'm not pressed to bet the Knicks, but I do think they're the right side. I feel like the Sixers have. I mean, they know the series is over. Embiid is falling apart. It's just. It's not a whole lot to like from that 76er side. The Knicks. I don't like. I mean, I didn't read their injuries off. I don't like that Bogdanovich is out. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, you do miss him, but you've had guys step up, and Brunson has found out a way to have some success there. So I trust the New York Knicks side more. I especially trust all the role players to play good at home. I think McBride, he played really good at home. I think I can trust him. So Knicks smell blood. They don't want to have to go back to Philly. I think the Knicks get the job done today. If I'm playing, I'm laying. Like I said, I personally don't have to bet it just because I already have Sixers. I mean, Knicks to win the series in my pocket at like -110 or something like that. So I would only play the Knicks in this situation, and I'm not really interested in the total. Let's see. Let's see what you guys think about it. Get back to the chat here. Joe the Gambler is leaning Sixers first quarter. I mean, it is desperation spot, but the series is really over. Teams don't come back from down 1-3 very often at all. Saturated, I agree with this. He says Sixers mentally broken. That's kind of how I feel about it. Drewski likes Maxi over his points plus assists. I mean, if the Sixers are gonna have a chance, he's gonna have to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So I'm not mad if you want to take Maxi on a prop here. Trevor agrees. UCapper says someone confirmed this, but this might be the first time in Embiid's career that he may place 40 plus minutes for a third straight game. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, you still got to think about your health, man. This series is over, honestly. I know Embiid takes a lot of slack. Like he re-injured himself earlier in the year because myself included. I think I forget which game it was, but we said he was the game versus I forget. It was versus one of the elite bigs, but we said he was ducking some kind of smoke, and he was coming back from an injury too soon. Also trying to meet the requirement for his what was it to win MVP? I forget. It's been a little while now, but in all that he hurt himself, and I don't think he should be pushing himself too much further at this point in the series. Nicola likes Knicks -4.5. You can get a little bit better number than that right now, so make sure you line shop. But I do like it. Diego says, great bet on the Knicks series money line. I told you on that one. And the Mavericks. Still got a little bit of work to do on the Mavericks, but the Knicks is looking good. And glad that that's working out for us. Let's see. Dominic, another person thinking about that Sixers first quarter and first half, says thinking about it because they fade in the second half. Says Joel can't even walk in the second half of these games. I mean, if you like the Sixers, I definitely think you should take them early. I do not like the Sixers at all. I think the Sixers are done. Bueno likes the Knicks and the under. UCapper says he thinks Knicks live money line might be a way to go here. Yeah, if the Knicks got down in this game, I would absolutely be willing to jump in at a better price than what I have for the series. So plus money or so, I could absolutely get with that. Rico thinks one of the dogs is going to win. Says NBA is not going to have no games on Thursday. He thinks Sixers are the dog that wins. Interesting. I do, I can understand. Maybe I'm thinking if any dog is going to win, it'll be a different dog than that one. I'll tell you that though. Drewski says the NBA needs this series to go 6 games. Trying to look at a couple more comments here. Triple T says Embiid looks tired. He played the entire second half last game. D Jones going with Sixers team total under 100.5. I'd prefer just play the Knicks, but I'm not mad at that. And here comes Otto. Sixers plus 4.5. Sixers plus 140. Under 203.5 in his pocket. Man, you'd have to tell me what makes you like the Sixers in this game, but no way. No way I'm putting my money on it. We'll be head to head. Or I'm not on the game, but I'm on the series, so I'm kind of against you in a way. We'll see. And we will talk about it, Rico. Let's keep going down the list. Next game up, we have Indiana and Milwaukee. Opened up Pacers minus 3.5. They're now a 4-point favorite. Total open 216.5. Hasn't really moved. It looks like 216. Injury report. Hallie is game time decision for the Bucks. Looks like Dame and Giannis are both doubtful. Middleton and Beverly are both probable. Um, I think this is another series where I kind of feel like it's over. I was trying to find reasons to back the Bucks. I mean, I feel like they were still competing in that last game, even though they lost what Bobby Portis, um, amongst other things. So I want to think that they can compete here at home. I always say I'm not a fan of laying the points with the Pacers. I just don't feel comfortable enough to bet it. I just don't. So I looked at the total, and they've been able to score regardless of if Dame or Giannis is on the court. We know the Pacers want to push the pace. I would only be looking at the over in this game. Um, this is one out of the three that I don't feel very strong about. But if I'm playing, I would go with the over 216. Let's see if you guys can help push me in one way or the other. Tyler says Pacers close it out. You are leaning Bucks team total over. If you think the Bucks are going to score, I would just bet the full game over. If you tell me that the Bucks can get to their team total, this game is going over. That's how I feel about it. Um, Curious what that number is, but just taking a look. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the over. If you think that the Bucks can compete here, Raven Ron disagrees. He likes the Pacers -4, and he likes the over. Prolific, another person liking that over. Drewski says, why Pacers only favorite 4.5 without Dame and Giannis? Well, last game, what was it, like 9.5 or something? And they're at home. I mean, I guess there's a big move for the switch of venues. And then also um probably just a switch of venues. I don't think the Pacers usually should be that big of a favorite, but I get that the Bucks are missing a lot of players. Triple T liking that over. Kyle Miller played Pacers team total over. Jam Rock kicks. Looking at Lopez, says he's been eating against the Pacers. They're gonna need him. Everybody's liking the team total over. Great Amico says he's with me on the over. All right, so like to hear that we're all, agreeing on that. Saturated says, do I hate Miles Turner over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists, topping over 8.5 points? Well, topping last time we talked about it cashed in the first quarter. So I'm not really mad at that at all. Miles Turner, I don't really have an opinion on him, or at least that prop. Tyler agrees. A lot of people liking the over. And Pablo says, just locked in the over. Let's ride. So we're all in agreement on this one. Not sure how to say this name, but Ike, sorry if I messed that up, says it's because it's a desperate spot for the Bucks. That's why it's only -4.5, switching venues as well. Luke Dahl doesn't like that Turner look. He says under on his points. And Drewski likes Middleton over his points, rebounds, and assists. Thinks he's going to do the heavy lifting today. So we'll move over to the next game, last game on the slate for today. Quick and easy show today. Yesterday, I think I felt a little bit stronger about the games than I do today. Can't lie. But last game up, we have Orlando and Cleveland. This one opened up Cavs -4.5. Consensus is 5. Total open 202. And it looks like 201.5. Injury report. Nobody on there for Orlando. Cavs. Okay, Jared Allen was questionable, but now on the site is saying very likely to play. So Um, I guess that kind of changed my opinion. I was thinking when he was downgraded to questionable that he was going to be, more towards out. If Jared Allen was to miss, I mean, that opens up the paint a lot for the Magic to score. And I just kind of feel like the Magic have figured out a little something, and they're not, fresh in the playoffs, young, nervous, how they were in that first game. You could also say, it's just both teams play well on their home court, struggle away from that. But the first game, like I said, it was nerves, et cetera, et cetera. They played at the fastest pace out of all the games, and they did not make it. Second game, the pace slowed dramatically or drastically, and every game since then, it started to increase more and more and more. So I do think they'll play up tempo. I think the Magic will score in Cleveland better than they did the first two games, and I think Cleveland can score too. So I really wanted to bet the over here, over 201 and a half. Um, just didn't quite get to the window yet. If Jared Allen, and I also wanted to think that Cleveland, could get the job done here, really. Just like I said, the home road dichotomy. But more I think about it, this is a team that I don't trust. We've seen it. We saw it last year, and not too much has changed, in my opinion. So to be laying with them in a series where the other team has a little bit of confidence coming off back to back wins doesn't excite me. I think if there was a dog, Orlando, um, Orlando could be live to win that game. So lean over is my preferred bet. If I'm making one wager, it'll be over 201 and a half. But like I said, I didn't get to the window just yet. Curious what you guys think about this one. VC3 reminding everybody to hit the like button. Appreciate that. Let's see. Raven Ron likes the Cavs money line at home. Nard says Cavs trifecta. So everybody loving the Cavs today. Everybody on the Cavs today. Tyler says first quarter is the best bet of the slate for the Cavs. Prolific likes the under in this game. Joe the Gambler says Magic seventh worst road team in the first quarter. Plus, they are much worse on the road and as dogs. Give me the Cavs first quarter and full game. Well, I do know, Donovan Mitchell said that, they are going to play a lot better. He's going to play a lot better. I usually like to trust him, but the rest of the guys, I can't say that I do. Luke Dahl looking at Pat Connaughton over 0.5 threes. Saturated likes Bankero over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. There's one. Football coach likes Orlando plus the points. The if you know, unders are not for the playoffs, prolific. Not the same as for the regular season. Bueno think we see it. Bueno thinks we see it. Cavs bounce back tonight. Charles White doesn't think it'll be an over game. Says Cavs should lock him up tonight. Thinks they get the job done. Rico says, "Ain't no way the Magic win today. I'll bet on it." Trevor says a Mitchell game. A lot of people liking the Cavs. I've seen one person like the Magic so far. Here goes Kyle though. He says, "Agree with you that Kyle Miller says agree with you that the Magic are live. Cavs can't score against this defense. The defense did look good in that second half." Tariq likes the Cavs in the first half to bounce back. Dante says games when the series is tied 2-2 and a team has won back-to-back games by 12 plus 6-0 to the over. Interesting. Cashville says, "Let's go, Skee. Happy Tuesday, and please hit the like button to show love to the channel. Much appreciated. Definitely helps the channel out if you guys could hit the like button. Appreciate you, Cashville Rican. BC3 going with the Magic money line or nothing, he says. Jay Gill likes the Cavs early. JB Brown going back to that last game over. Pablo, I've lived here for 4 years. It's solid. It's a good place to live for a bachelor. I have a lot of fun. I like to enjoy myself. I enjoy Vegas. I enjoy it quite a bit. Um, let's see what else are we getting to here. No, 5% goes tomorrow, Luke. Tyler says Magic start slow and come back in the second half. I'm skimming through comments. What did I miss, San Antonio Springs? It better be good. I can't put every single comment, and I'm trying to scan through so we don't sit here and talk for forever. Your comment didn't even. Oh, he loves the Magic. That's what he says. The Magic have made him a believer. It's the young boys era. So that's another person. A few people liking the Magic here today. Yes, we have Ian, Dutch, and Wham Bam on with me later, so I'll have time to make some more decisions. All right. Cashflow says Magic won by being physically the bully of the series in those two home games. I think it continues tonight. And we've seen the Cavs, be bullied before. So it would not surprise me at all. Bryce, appreciate you. He says Skee been killing it lately. Hit that like button. Shit's free. Appreciate you, Bryce. Um, Dom, he says he'll be in Vegas this weekend. He plans to be at Circa. I don't make plans really, just because stuff always happens. So I'll be around. I'm not usually at Circa, but maybe I'll come over there. Just we'll see. Hit me up on Twitter or something, or let me know when you're around. All right. And Buckhead says, new here. What time is the show? Starts at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And sometimes a little bit late. Most times a little bit late. All right. It's about that time we move to best bets. Appreciate you, Cashville Rican. Um, Go ahead and drop your best bets in the chat. I will put some of them up there on the screen. We'll see what some of the sharp guys in the chat like. While you guys do that, let me take a look over this. I will have another show, like I said, with Babano, Wham, and Dutch later. So I'll have time to double back on these games. But as of right now, what I'll say is I haven't made any bets. I don't like to give you guys anything I haven't bet myself. If I was making one bet right now, or if you're in a position like, that's different than me, earlier I said I already have the Knicks for the series. I think Sixers are mentally checked out, mentally, whatever you want to call it. Embiid is barely, holding up. He's about done. The Knicks role players are gonna play good at home. I know they're down a couple guys, but I think they get the job done here tonight. So Knicks -4 would be a recommendation for me. Like I said, I'm on the series money line. And I'll share. I think the over in the Cavs and Magic game is another close look for me. So I will be on later. I'm not gonna, I haven't made either bet yet, but I'll be on with my guys later, and I should have another bet in by then. I'll share on that show. Let's see what some of you guys like here for the best bet. Kyle Miller likes Pacers team total over 108.5. Bueno Nelson likes Knicks -3.5. Joe the Gambler going with Cavs first quarter and Cavs -4.5. What is this? Best bet? Marching point plus Bruins money line. Okay, that's some hockey action for you guys. David K says Magic are playing well after the first two games. His best bet is Magic +5. Football coach going with Cavs first quarter and Orlando plus the points. JB Brown likes that Pacers Bucks over. Triple T going with the Knicks. Boofer likes that Cavs first quarter. Lit picks. He likes Josh Hart over 3.5 first quarter points and Brunson under 34.5 points. Prince Thomas likes Pacers full game spread and team total over. This one seems pretty interesting to me, especially at the house. Torres Smith likes McBride over 8.5 points. He's been balling. He's been balling. I like it. And I think that's a good bet. Cashville Rican on it too now. It says best bet from your fave Puerto Rican. McBride over 8.5 seems like a really, really good play. VC3 likes Knicks -4. Raven Ron likes the Pacers -4. For you guys watching on the replay, you can see all of the rest of the best bets coming in. Just go to the comment section, swipe over, and click live chat replay, and you'll see it like you're watching the show. So, like I always say, this show is absolutely nothing without the chat. Appreciate you guys 100%. Best of luck if you tell. Good luck, everybody, on all your action. I'll be live again at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with my guys. And until then, peace.